Alright guys, what I want to do here is I want to do this video on today's news, which is November 6, 2012. The first thing I wanted to show you here is let's look up here. I'll show you, bring it up here. Okay, where's my little cursor mouse? We have a lot of different brothers and sisters who've been talking about the Fema camps. And this is November 5th. It was published at 1:48 p.m. right here. It says feds may put up FEMA trailers in New York to house tens of thousands whose homes were devastated in Superstorm Sandy. As you guys may have heard about the FEMA camps. Well, this is not the FEMA camps, this is FEMA trailers. I believe that this is a starting point for the camps. Easily. They can easily say that the trailers are not effective enough. You know, let's move the people into camps. You know. A lot of the stuff that I'm telling you is from my spirit. You know, me by myself, I'm nobody. You know, but with God's Holy Spirit, I feel that I can, you know, help some way. Feels like I believe the storms and the weather is being affected somehow. I don't know if you guys ever heard of HAARP, which is a secret government device used to control weather. And it uses high amounts of electricity and power and voltage to shift the different the energies in the air. You know, to shift heat, humidity, you know, coolness in the air. And what it does is it sends microwaves to change climate and to affect weather. So it's not it's not you know, to me it's not surprising that we've had the worst hurricane to hit New York City ever in the time, you know, in a time that it's, you know, when was the last time we've had so much damage and tragedy in New York City? If this is the case, you know, people are going to lose their homes and their land. The government is going to move the people out of their homes, out of their lands. What better way to do it than with a storm? And you know, they're gonna they're not gonna take any blame for it, because they're gonna say it's, you know, it's natural, it's a natural disaster. These things happen, but yet they're gonna use this to their plans, to their advantage. They're gonna move people out of their homes, to, you know, destroy people's homes, people's lives. And obviously people are gonna have no choice. Well, they do have a choice, but they're gonna feel like they don't have any choice. You know. Let's go to. I got everything stored up here. This was in the newspaper. This is the FEMA trailers, and I believe this is gonna go straight to the FEMA camps. You know, the FEMA camps. If you do a little research on your own, they're already strategically placed all throughout the United States. They're gonna move all the Americans, all the people who have hope, who have spirit, who have a spirit of freedom inside. They're gonna take them away. They're gonna re-educate them, supposedly, and they're gonna start the new government system. Signs of the New World Order are everywhere. I'm going here to Rihanna and Chris Brown. Alright. My shoulder's killing me right now because I'm holding the camera up. And this really takes all this stuff I'm talking about really takes an open mind. But there's clues everywhere. Look at this guy. He's wearing his pyramid hat. Have you ever seen that before? And he's wearing his black pyramid shirt. Alright. And, yeah, I'm not a pop music fan or rap fan or whatever it is you might say it is, but, or whatever, you know, genre Chris Brown plays. But I do remember him, Chris Brown used to look much healthier. Yeah, you see his face. Look at the poor kid. Look at his neck and the tattoos on his neck. God knows what kind of crazy witchcraft he has on his neck and his chest and his back. The pyramid on that hat represents the pyramid on the dollar. And he has black pyramid on his shirt. I don't know what other object is on his shirt. But, you know, he's just the face of the New World Order. He's just a kid who fell into this whole system. And he works, sadly he's a part of that, and he's, you know, he looks oppressed to me, you know. Look at his face. It's like he's there, but he's not. It's like there's no one home. It's pretty sad and devastating. You got Rihanna here. She's a lovely young lady, obviously. But you know, I don't know what's going on with these guys. You know, I don't think anything good is gonna come out of this, because they had a rocky relationship before, and you know, this poor guy here doesn't seem like, you know, he's ready for a relationship right here with her. You know, last thing I wanted to mention was, so, you know, we got the FEMA camps, and we got these, you know, I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't seen a FEMA trailer in New York City yet. You know, they have the pictures of the FEMA camps online. And, you know, to me, this is just getting things ready for we're getting things ready to mobilize the American people into the FEMA camps. Tomorrow there's supposed to be another hurricane or some snowstorm coming through here. Probably going to cause more devastation. the people might flee for their safety, and things might get a lot more difficult here. The last thing I wanted to show you guys is you got this battlegrounds. The states will decide the presidency. Is just a joke. It's just lies. You know, you got two guys who are put up there by these behind the scenes millionaires or gazillionaires, who knows how much money they have, and they pay off their families, and they pay off all their things, and just to keep people shut, because obviously, if you go against their plan, they're gonna off you, basically, you or your family. But again, you wouldn't know these things unless you're in the system, in their system. You wouldn't know these things unless you have God's Holy Spirit, unless you have watchers of showing you this. You gotta do some research. This the pyramid and Chris Brown's hat and his shirt, you see that thing almost everywhere. You see signs with the 666 almost everywhere. And there's a race of elite, wealthy trillionaires out there who are running the country. Who they get bored with their wealth, and they're obviously they want to rule the world, basically. Who doesn't, right? Everybody wants to rule the world, right? And that's what they're gonna do. Why? Because Jesus said so. Jesus said that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna try to do, but that's not what's gonna happen. You got Satan. Satan is controlling these guys. He makes them think they're in control, but they're not. Satan is just leading them to. He's leading them to their destruction, to the. He's leading them into an eternal damnation with him and his demons. I wish we had the freedom, and I wish we had choice, but not today, not in these times. There is no choice. You got presidents who are bought off, senators. They're just bought. Everyone's bought off. All this is just show and tell. These states have a choice. You have a choice. We don't have a choice. We need to get spiritually prepared. We need to prepare. We need to keep our eyes open. Things are gonna get harder. I was at work today, and I was thinking, wow, what a nice day. It's pretty outside. It's a little chilly, but then I found out there's another storm gonna run right through New York City. So, things are just gonna get a little tougher. Things are gonna continue to get worse. And it's not because of it's not because of the I don't know what to say, but obviously I feel a lot of the stuff is You know, a lot of these guys are responsible for this stuff, and because you know, a lot of these things are gonna happen because they want to get their own agenda out there. So, you know, these guys wanna, they want control. You know, they want to control every aspect of your life. They want to control your finances. They want to control, you know, where you walk or where you go. You know, where you are, when when you go there. These guys are about control, about power, about wealth, about selfishness and greed. That if you look at the you know, do your research on HAARP. You know, I don't know much about engineering and stuff like that, but you got these, I don't know how many antennas that thing has, and you see it and you know that thing is capable of doing some serious just damage. And you know, it doesn't take a genius to look at it and you know, is it possible of doing some sort of weather shifting or you know, if you send a blast of radioactive or microwaves into the atmosphere, you know, I think it's very likely you can affect the weather. Absolutely. So, you know, you got the fish, you got whales, you know, coming on shore dead, fried, cooked. A lot of these fishes were cooked. You know, I think a lot of this stuff is man-made, and I believe Jesus saw this a long time ago, and you know, I think the real ultimate focus is that, you know, God has to step in because man is going to ultimately destroy itself. That's the bottom line. I mean, you know, God's not going to let man destroy itself. So, God bless you guys, and I hope that, you know, something positive comes out of this video. And this video is not meant to, you know, depress anyone or anything like that. It's just meant to encourage you. I wanted to encourage you. I want you to cling on to the word. I want you to look up. I want you to pray. And that's all this video is really about. God bless you guys.